Hold tight, baseball fans, because the action is absolutely relentless. Alex Bregman and Pete Crow-Armstrong are channeling some serious 80s magic, fulfilling Rick Sutcliffe's uncanny predictions on last night's Cubs broadcast. Sutcliffe, calling the game, foretold big moments from both players, and they delivered with clutch hits that propelled the Cubs to a decisive victory. But the story doesn't end there. This win marked a monumental milestone for Craig Counsell, his 900th as a manager.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSockets Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Now brace yourselves for a tough break in Chicago. Cubs, ace Justin Steele has suffered a setback in his recovery from a torn UCL, confirmed by Rick Sutcliffe on ESPN 1000 and quickly echoed across MLB reporting. What was initially a hopeful return by Memorial Day weekend is now pushed back past the All-Star break, dealing a significant blow to the Cubs' pitching rotation. Despite this, the team remains competitive, currently holding second place in their division. Speaking of Craig Counsell, he's making headlines for more than just wins. After securing his 900th managerial victory, Counsell celebrated in true Chicago fashion with a shot of Malört. Yes, you heard that right, the notoriously unique liquor. But beyond the quirky celebration, this milestone signals a turning point for Counsell and the Cubs, who are defying expectations despite a staggering number of injuries. And finally, tensions are rising in Los Angeles. Dodgers president Andrew Friedman has directly responded to comments made by Craig Counsell regarding the rules surrounding Shohei Ohtani, defending the league's decision and questioning why Counsell didn't voice his concerns during the initial rule-making process. Friedman highlighted the industry-wide support for Ohtani and the Dodgers' willingness to prioritize his continued success. Don't miss the full breakdown of these stories. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and stay locked in for all the latest baseball news. Craig Counsell secured his 900th managerial win as the Chicago Cubs defeated an opponent in Southern California, fueled by key hits from Alex Bregman and Pete Crow-Armstrong. The game unfolded with a striking echo of predictions made by former Cubs broadcaster Rick Sutcliffe, who accurately foresaw impactful plays by both players. Bregman delivered a crucial two-run single with 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position, extending the lead to 5-3. Immediately following, Crow-Armstrong launched a home run, increasing the Cubs' advantage to 8-3. The offensive surge was further supported by 2-run hits from Dansby Swanson and Nico Hoerner. Despite a recent slump, Crow-Armstrong expressed gratitude for Bregman's support and playfully referenced a J. Cole lyric. Counsell, characteristically dismissive of personal milestones, celebrated the win with a shot of Malört. The Cubs now face a demanding stretch of 10 games in 10 days against the Diamondbacks, Reds, and Rangers, followed by another 9 games in 9 days against the Braves, White Sox, and Brewers. The team's potent offense is seen as a key asset in navigating a potentially challenging period with a makeshift bullpen, with the immediate focus shifting to securing Counsell's 901st victory. Chicago Cubs starting pitcher Justin Steele has experienced a setback in his recovery from a torn UCL, pushing his anticipated return past the All-Star break. The news broke Tuesday afternoon on ESPN 1000's Waddle and Sylvie show, with Rick Sutcliffe reporting Steele was recently shut down. ESPN's Jesse Rogers and other MLB reporters quickly confirmed the development. Manager Craig Counsell later clarified that Steele is now dealing with a flexor strain. Originally, Steele was projected to return around Memorial Day weekend, but that timeline is now significantly altered. He's been sidelined since April 18th after exiting a start against the Texas Rangers early. Despite previously indicating he was ahead of schedule and sharing bullpen session videos on social media, this injury represents another challenge for the Cubs, who have faced an unusually high number of pitching injuries this season. Despite these setbacks, the Cubs maintain a strong position in the standings, currently holding second place with an 18-12 record. Copyright 2026 Nexstar Media, Inc. Craig Counsell, the Chicago Cubs manager, marked a significant career milestone on Tuesday, securing his 900th win as a manager placing him among the top 78 in MLB history. The celebration, fittingly, unfolded in a distinctly Chicago fashion, with a toast of Malört, a notoriously potent and locally beloved liquor. Counsell's tenure with the Cubs hasn't been without its challenges. The 2026 season has been plagued by over a dozen pitching injuries, compounded by mid-game setbacks like losing Dansby Swanson to a cramp. Despite these hurdles, and with key players like Alex Bregman needing rest, the Cubs' offense persevered, snapping a 3-game losing streak. While Counsell faced criticism in his first 2 seasons, a late-season collapse in 2024 and a near miss in 2025, there's a palpable shift in momentum this year. Despite a constantly evolving roster due to injuries, Counsell's leadership has fostered a resilient team, boasting a top-tier defense and an offense where players consistently rise to the occasion. The Cubs' improved standing is a testament to Counsell's management and the unwavering support of the clubhouse and front office, signaling a promising trajectory for the team. Los Angeles Dodgers president of baseball operations, Andrew Friedman, has responded sharply to recent comments made by Chicago Cubs manager Craig Counsell regarding the rule allowing Shohei Ohtani to remain in games as both a pitcher and hitter. Counsell criticized the rule as offensive and granting Ohtani special consideration, prompting a strong rebuttal from Friedman. Speaking after Ohtani's second pitching appearance of the season, Friedman expressed surprise at Counsell's timing, stating it felt very random and strange. He felt the need to bring it up. He revealed that MLB consulted with teams, including the Dodgers, before implementing the rule, and that he advocated for it despite potential competitive disadvantages. Friedman emphasized that his priority was the overall health of Major League Baseball, believing Ohtani's continued presence and performance are vital to the game's success. He also pointed out that all teams had an equal opportunity to sign Ohtani when he was a free agent 2 years ago, questioning why Counsell didn't voice concerns then. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts previously suggested any team desiring the rule's benefits should simply develop a player with Ohtani's unique skill set. Friedman's comments underscore the Dodgers' perspective that the Ohtani rule benefits the sport as a whole, and suggest Counsell's complaints are misplaced, potentially directed at former Brewers executive David Stearns or Cubs executive Jed Hoyer, who were involved during the rule's implementation and Ohtani's initial arrival in MLB.